Yo, 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 yo. All right, we're back. Back to streaming. Right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. We got some people coming in now. Let's wait for some people to come in. All right. So it's like everything is good to go system wise here. All right. I think we're good. Let's see. Let's do a sound check. All right. I think we're good. We're good. All right. All right. So we're back to ATS tonight. Okay. Finally, I got it. I fixed the problem. So I have to remove some mods. Unfortunately, the mod that that carries the best maps is I have to remove it temporarily so that we can get going here. However, we still have a large or we still have the good part of the coast to coast map. So that's the reason why we're going to Florida here tonight. So first of all, let me give a shout out to some people. Leandro 2C, right? Welcome to the stream, buddy. I think you're a first timer. We got some Aaron is in the house as always. Jared is in the house. All right, we got some people. We are multi-streaming, Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Twitch TV. All right, so yeah, so we're back on American Truck Simulator. As you can see, we have like a okay, if we go here, we're pretty much like I got something here. So I have to cancel the previous route that the previous job, I think, and it's from, as you can see, all this map are gone, but I'm working on it. It's gonna be back. I just need to fix the things. I have to put everything in order for it to work. So these are the best maps right here. All this portion right here, unfortunately I have to remove it temporarily, but we got some delivery from California. We're currently in Barstow all the way to Florida right here. All right, so we're currently carrying a bulk carrier right here. Is that what they call it? And heading to Florida. All right, so okay, so let's get it going. All right, so currently I'm currently at a motel here. I think a motel, right? So currently chilling here. Let's see here. Stop that. All right. Okay, all right. So let's see if I can get this thing going here. Back up the bulk carrier. All right, so it's a good day to drive here. I believe it's currently Tuesday here in the game. And this is going to be a fun drive. My plan is okay. So my plan is we're going to skip all the night driving, maybe a little bit of night driving, and then we're going to all right, so we still have to stop by at a test center here. So if you tuned in last night, we actually went to we did European Truck Simulator, which is it was a very good delivery last night. So I'm transitioning from 12 speed to 18 speed. So bear with me here. Alright, we got some people. Mimi16's in the house. Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the stream. Alright, according to Mimi16, she can't stay that long. Got school tomorrow. Alright, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. So it's nice to be back with this truck. I mean, I really miss this truck. Although I love the Freightliner. The Freightliner yesterday did really well, and I'm starting to like it too. I would like to bring that truck in this game also in ATS. And okay, hopefully, let me check our frames per second. I think we're not dropping anything. All right, that's good. And then let me just switch to the test mic. There you go. All right. Aaron, no, I didn't, man. I did not. I did not talk to Melvin today, but he said that he's trying to organize everything. Yeah, he's going to be the host for the convoy. I'm a little bit worried because I just fixed everything here on my American Truck Simulator, and then it might compromise my my maps. So I'm planning to create a new profile for that when we do the convoy. So I might not have I might not be able to use this truck, although this is an American Truck Simulator original truck. It's not a mod truck. Yeah, I might start a new profile just for that. Yeah. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. We're currently 4, so we need at least we need we need 4 more minimum. I think the minimum is 10, right? Or that's the maximum. Robert LaRussa, hey, what's up, man? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream, buddy. American Truck Simulator, and doing a long drive from California to Florida. I mean, we might not finish this trip tonight, but we're gonna do a two stopovers, right? So hopefully we can get to at least Arizona or somewhere in Texas. But I doubt we'll be able to get to Texas right away. So I'm planning to stream around, I don't know, an hour and a half tonight. We'll see. So it's nice to be back here in American Truck Simulator with the expanded map that we have. Unfortunately, we don't have the Mexico map right now. I would love to drive that, like Mexico Extreme or what they call it. Yeah, it was a fun drive like the other night. Unfortunately, the next day I was trying. I was getting ready to do another stream. And it started to. It started crashing on me. and I was trying to figure out what's going on, and I can't find anything. So I can't find, what's the culprit, right? So I ended up driving ETS2 last night, which it came out pretty good. So no complaints. We did like around 1,200 game miles from Italy to Spain. And we're going to encounter a lot of these throughout the game. Like in ETS2, there will be a lot of toll gates. In American Truck Simulator, we're gonna encounter these, man. Weighing stations. If you're watching in YouTube Live, welcome, right? And also in Twitch TV. Hey, Fernando's in the house. Happy driving. There you go. How about for that good luck right there? Responding to Fernando, currently in California, buddy. Currently in California, heading to Florida. And my joystick still, I haven't fixed this joystick yet, but it's nice to see all those hills, man. And for those of you who are wondering what are we carrying, I believe we are carrying some kind of a like a dog food, I think, heading to Florida, right? So that's why we have like a bulk carrier here. Woo, we dodged that. We dodged that sign over there. All right. Currently cruising at 7 low. Cruising driving. LOL 7575. Hey, this is El Lapo 2 times. Oh, what's up, man? What's up? You changed your screen name or what? Yeah, I love calling out your name, man. Lapo 2 times. Oh, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome to the stream. According to Mimi, I thought you're going to take a day off on Sunday. Well, that was the plan. But since I think we missed one stream, and I miss streaming, man. I mean, I had a really good, ride last night. I said, okay, why not do like another, an hour and a half, like quick drive right here. Since I got the ATS working, I got a little bit excited, so pretty much that's why we're riding right now. We're driving all the way to Florida. Get that map, we're not wasting any time right now. We're just gonna use, we're gonna browse that map and try to get into that Texas area. And because I've never been in those part of the map, Louisiana, New Orleans. I'm supposed to drive there, I think the other night, until ATS started crashing on me. So, and I'm glad I got it back. I just need to fix something on the mods. And if you're like trying to put mods, right? And I think we're entering Arizona now. So if you're trying to put some mods, make sure that you read the description on how to make it work. All right? Because sometimes there are some instructions there that will be very useful for it to make it work. So yeah, there are some mods that will mess up your game if it's not installed correctly. Alright. Alright, Melvin's 360 is already in the house. He said, hey, what's up, man? How's your Sunday, buddy? Actually, it's almost Monday here. A few more hours it will be Monday, but yeah, I gotta work tomorrow, but then I gotta do this 1.5 hour stream.
Go straight on.
Are you streaming tomorrow night? We'll see. I'm not gonna call it, but it really depends on what will be the plan. I think I streamed straight, right? I streamed last Friday and then streamed last Saturday and today. So I think I'm gonna get a day off tomorrow. We'll see. It'll be a surprise. But Tuesday for sure. All right, Tuesday for sure. Maybe we'll continue this, right, for sure. So I'm going to do, like I said, we're going to do like this whole week, maybe ATS, and then maybe one European Truck Simulator. And we're pretty much cruising here with this truck. Really powerful engine that we have here. I think you have the wrong game listed on the stream category. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, next time I'm going to pay attention. I think I put like American Truck Simulator, but yeah, we'll see. Since I'm multi-streaming, there are like three things I have to fill up. So I think I got it mixed up, right? So yeah, thanks for being here, sir. Jim West, Jim Wear Stims. Right. Shout out to you, man. And welcome to the stream, buddy. Right. So I was just like telling everyone, it was a blast driving that Mexican map. The Mexico, like what they call it, the Viva Mexico map. I think it's one of the best maps. Stream category is American Simulator 2018. Oh, okay. Should be like American Truck Simulator. Okay. Yeah. I think I got it. Yeah, the truck's missing. Yep. Yeah, there are several times that I got it all mixed up. Sometimes like I'm playing American Truck Simulator and then like it's Euro Truck Simulator, and then I got it. Yeah, I always get it, but this time it's just like American Simulator 2018. So I have no idea what the hell is American Simulator 2018. Maybe it's the same thing as American Truck Simulator. It's just like a different category that they did not put the truck, right? But let me go back to talk about last Friday. So last Friday I had a chance to drive the Viva Mexico map, and it was a blast. Although I had to use, I had trouble maneuvering that livestock trailer that I had, and so I stopped somewhere in New Mexico, I think, or almost near New Mexico, or like in Chihuahua, Mexico. heading toward Texas, and then morning usually before I stream, like I think 30 minutes or an hour before, I do I'm I do some test runs. Like everything's like going, and for some reason the game started to crash on me, right? So I can't really continue the game. It's like, what's going on? Like every time I get out, like out of the started driving, it will just stop, right? And it didn't happen that, the previous night, right? It didn't happen. I was watching the actually I completed the stream without any, you know oh, this truck's very slow. I completed the stream without any crash, and then the next day before I go to the stream, the ATS were like crashing all over the place. It's just like, I believe like I restarted the game like 5 times. And yeah, it's so I have to merge to like Euro Truck Simulator so that I can drive and stream like last night. And although it was a very successful delivery from Italy to Europe, I mean from Italy to Europe, from Italy to Spain, right? I still miss that Mexico map, and this morning I tried to figure out what's going on, right? So again, I spent like another 2 hours trying to figure out, and it turns out that the Viva Mexico map is the one that's causing the problem, right? So I have to take it off on my mod and figure out what's going on, probably tomorrow after when I get back to work, or after I get family time, after the family time, before I go to stream. So yeah, unfortunately we won't be able to drive that map for at least a few days until I figure it out what's going on. But I think it needs some kind of like you need to put it on the right position in the mod category in order for it to work. But it worked when I was playing it last Friday. The Mexico map was cool with a 1% dead cap. You still remember that, dude? Actually, I would like to continue that and see like how much money they will take off me of that 1%. Or another challenge was, will I get to Louisiana with keeping the percentage at like 1%, right? So that was a challenge. That was the what do you call this, the challenge that I trying to tell myself before I start, before I started streaming yesterday. And then okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of run and see if everything goes well, and then yeah, I turn on the thing. And another thing that I encounter is when I turn off the game, it will just hang. Let's say when I quit the game, American Truck Simulator, so let's say I finished streaming and then I started, and then I press quit, right? It will just hang there for like a long time, and then it will just end up like freezing. So I said, this is no good, right? I said like, this is not normal. So I think there's something wrong with it, and I don't want to keep my PC, I don't want to keep power cycling my PC because it's gonna mess up the motherboard. I just built it like a couple months ago, so I said, well, okay, I need to do things. So what I did is I took off all the mods and then tried to put one by one and figure out which one's causing the crash. And it turns out the Viva Mexico map, right? So yeah, it was a cool drive. But yesterday it was also a successful drive because I was able to try the Inspiration truck, what they call the Freightliner Inspiration, and I drove 1,620 miles from Italy to Spain, right? So does it say synchronized with Waldo Products? Yes. I think something has to do with that, because here's the deal. Yesterday when I was before I fix a problem, the Euro Truck Simulator is doing the same thing. And the Euro Truck Simulator doesn't have that mod, you know, that Viva Mexico mod, but it's doing that when you quit the game, it will just hang right there for like, so like, let's say for like at least 30 minutes, and it's not gonna do anything, and then it's just gonna end up like, the program stop responding, and you're gonna end up power cycling the computer, or like do the Alt L4 and do the Control Shift Escape or Delete to, get onto the taskbar. So yeah, I keep hitting send, not backspace. Sorry. Alright. Melvin 360. I got the problem before, and then it just fixed by itself. Oh really? All right. So well, I have to do something yesterday. I took out the Viva Mexico map, but I'm planning to put it back maybe tomorrow and do some tests. But every time I put back the Viva Mexico map, it crashed. Right, it crashed. So maybe I need something. I need like a patch. So I need to go back to the atsmod.net and see if there's like a patch that I need to put in order for it to work. And we got some little update here in the road update here, and we got some fog going on here, which makes the visibility more fun, right? I don't want to say challenging, right? But Jim wears Tim's. I'm gonna call him Jim, right? For short, right? Yeah, it will hang a bit in the world of child synchronization, but not that long. Oh, mine is very long. There was yesterday I was like waiting for like 35 minutes, and yeah, and it said like, okay. By the way, I can't wait for an hour, because if it's like maybe 15 minutes, I'll say okay, there's still a chance. But 35 minutes, I said okay, that's it. Right? I can't sit more than like 35 minutes or 45 minutes. Right? So, and then it happened 3 times. Right? And I said okay, there's something wrong here. Right? So I said okay, I'm gonna start the ETS2. So I started ETS2, and it was doing the same thing. Right? So I said okay, alright, this is not good. So what I did is I took everything out. I took every mods, and I said I'm not gonna play ETS tonight, I'm gonna play ETS2. So I played ETS2, and I was like thinking maybe at some point the game will crash, because I think it's synchronized with the World of Trucks, right? But I finished the game, and then I said okay, here's the challenge. When I was about to quit the game, I hit quit, and for the ETS2, and then after I save, I think it went through, and then it just like quit by itself. Okay, so I said okay, so maybe American Truck Simulator will also do the same thing the next day. So I tried a while ago this morning, after I went mountain biking. I did try it, and then it was all working again. So I think yeah, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, the World of Trucks sometimes is just, but that map, that what they call it, the Mexico Extremo. All right, those windy road, man, I would like to go back there. It's beautiful scenery.
Go straight on.
Very challenging road, right? Very dangerous road, right? So, and then it's funny because I passed by this one gasoline station, and there were no pumps. There was just one guy there with a gasoline barrel in front of him. And it's funny, man. And I have to call 2 tow trucks to get in there, to get out of the woods for this, like like a hairpin turn, or like a switchbacks, what I call. All right, I think we're here somewhere in Arizona, or in the middle of Arizona. It's always nice coming here in Arizona, or like in Utah, because all of these rock formations, and I really love this rock formation. And this is what I like about American Truck Simulator. You don't see this kind of scenery in Euro trucks or ETS2. ETS2 you see like trees and grass, maybe some like castle house or something like that, but you can beat this kind of like view from American Truck Simulator. You see that left and right there? That's why I love passing by Utah, man. And Jim said, okay, that's fine with him. All right, right. According to said this from YouTube, like it's a Marco. It's like, do you have a lot of followers in Facebook? Actually, I that's where I first started, buddy. That's where I first started because I have a mountain biking channel too. And when I said, okay, I'm going to decide I'm going to do a truck simulation game, and I'm going to stream it, right, just for fun, because I don't want to drive by just like sitting for like an hour and not communicating with anyone. It's kind of like it's kind of sad, right? Like driving simulation game without not interacting with anyone, right? And I don't have any, I only have few friends who drives truck simulator, but we still don't we can't figure out yet how to do the what do you call it, the Truckers MP. And at that time I don't know anything about Truckers MP. I just know the American Truck Simulator. So I said, okay, I'm gonna stream so that I can hopefully get a little bit of subs. I'm not expecting a lot, right? And then someone that I can interact with while I'm driving, right? So I started posting in my mountain biking group. There are some people who followed, right? But they're more into cycling, so most of it didn't appreciate it. Said, oh, this is a mountain biking page. Why are you posting it? Or why are you advertising it? But there are some like followed me. I think there's like 20 of them. Although I have like 1,400 people in that group page, right? So only 15 people followed, right? And I think one like bailed out, right? So they're rarely here, but sometimes they are here, and they're mostly in Facebook Live. And I also have like followers in YouTube Live. I think Melvin's from YouTube Live. YouTube, right? And yeah, I got several people. And then yeah, Facebook Live. I get some random people. Yeah, I'm lucky enough to. Wow. So Jim lives in Utah, man. Nice. Near Idaho is beautiful. Wow. You know what, Jim? Utah is one of my. I have a lot of bucket lists there because I'm a mountain biker. And there's a place there called Moab, Utah, and it's a mountain biking heaven, man. And that's in my bucket list. Hopefully I'll be able to visit that place. But Utah is a really nice place, man. Really nice place. And I think that's the reason why I'm driving American Truck Simulator, because during the pandemic, man, I can't go anywhere, man. It's like everything's locked down, and all this, So I said, okay. And I found, like I said, I found these trucker guys on YouTube that I watched, and I got inspired. They said, man, trucking simulation is the closest that I can actually get to like truck driving. Although I don't want to be a truck driver in real life. I just want to simulate it, like I always say, But it'll be nice too. Yeah, but I always wanted to go to Utah, man. Like have like a mountain biking trip and also visit the place. There's like really like the rock formations there. And Jim said like it's all the way up north near Idaho, which is really nice, man. Alright, I think we're still in Arizona here. And if you're thinking where's the map advisor on the top part of the top part of the truck, Well, like I said, I took out all the mods and I slowly putting them back. So I think I forgot to put back that map advisor overhead. So right now it's on right here on my right side, right? So, and interesting day a while ago, man. So I went to yeah, I want to tell this story, man. So it's crazy because I drove my dad this morning. We went to Home Depot to get some tools, right? We got some tools and also, like, you know, screws for his project. So my dad told me, it's like, oh, let's go to Home Depot. Can you go with me in Home Depot? I said, oh, sure. So I drove him and I was driving my truck. And then on our parking lot, right? On our parking lot, while we are parking, by the way, or when we get to the parking lot, I noticed that there were like all the parking spaces are all like occupied. It's very hard to look for parking. So I said, okay, we're gonna go around for like a couple times and let's hope that someone will pull out, right? And then before I get to this, like, you know, just after like 2 rounds of like going around, I saw this one Tesla, a white Tesla, with a guy pulling out. All right, the guy already was inside the parking space and he was pulling out. And I told my dad, so great, you know, we're lucky today because, you know, we don't have to wait that long. And when the guy pulled out, right, I just like parked the truck just inside that parking space. And the guy who pulled out, the guy in the Tesla, and he's with his wife, he started honking, like furiously. It's like he's honking. And I thought he was honking, you know, on the guys in front of him because there's like a lot of people standing around in front of him. And I'm just doing my thing, like set up my parking brake. And then, you know, you can still go inside. I live in California, so you can still get inside the store without a mask. So I'm like prepping my mask. And then the guy is still like honking. And then he back up like exactly in my truck. And then he opened the window. And then his wife is sitting in the side. So I said, well, is this guy honking on me? So I said, okay. So I opened the door. And then look at him, and he said, and then he was so mad. He said, well, you took and what he said was, you took my parking space. And I told him, you already pulled out, dude. So I said, you already pulled out your car. And then he said, like, well, no, I pulled it out because I'm backing. I want to park backwards. And well, I said, well, too bad. I told him, well, I said, I didn't know, right? You back out, you back up, and then I thought you were leaving. So I took my chance. I put my truck in there. So too bad. I didn't know. You know, if I took your parking space, sorry. I mean, you got your chance, right? But the thing is, he just wants you to like park backwards. He had his chance to park, so he pulled out, right? And then, you know, and he said, well, I'm not giving it back to you because I didn't know. And he was so mad. So he found another parking space, and me and my dad went inside the Home Depot, and then I saw the guy again. I saw the guy still yapping, you know, he's still yippee yapping, man, with his wife, and then his wife is like trying to stop him. I said, hey man, you know, I said, look, get over it, right? You got your parking, right? And too bad that I got your parking because I didn't know. I thought you were leaving, right? So, you know, there's no way that I'm going to give it to you because, you know, you got your chance, right? You just a little bit, you know, maybe, I don't know, like if you already put in your car, why would you pull it out and do like a backward parking, right? And you already know that parking is kind of like a gold at that time, right? I have an old truck. I have like a GMC. Yeah, I have a GMC truck. It's it's a 2002 GMC. right? So yeah, it's all newly painted, right? It's already old, um, but I got it all painted. I changed everything, so it runs, it runs like new, right? I take good care of it, and yeah, I really love GMCs because they last long. I mean, that truck never gave me a problem, man. So that truck took care of me for a long time, and so I, did some paint job last year, and then changing some parts this year. So yeah. Yeah, it was a funny day today, man. Early this morning, and it was funny because I saw him again inside the, Home Depot. I said, and then he recognized me. I recognized him, right? Guy with a Tesla, man. I mean, dude. Okay, I understand. Tesla is a very expensive car. Okay, good for you, right? But the thing is, dude, come on, man. It's like you already had your chance parking the car, right? But the thing is, the guy is just maybe just want to show off his car. Said, "Oh, I'm gonna park backwards, right? So I'm gonna pull out again, and maybe he's telling his wife, right? And then I'm gonna show off my front." And it's funny because when he found his parking space, he did the same thing. He found his parking space. So when I was like walking the parking lot, I saw him parking. He brought it in, and then he back out again. And he did some kind of like a backward maneuver, right? I said, why would you do that, man? Why just park the way you should park? Maybe it's just personal preference, but and yeah, my dad was so quiet. He was just like, usually he tells me, he's like, hey man, you're wrong there. And sometimes, yeah, like if I'm wrong, I admit, and I admit, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Right? But will I give it back to you? He said no, because you had your chance. You park here and then you pull out again. I didn't know. I took my chance, right? Rich Karen, dude. Would have been awesome if someone stole that one. Whoa, yeah. Well, actually, there was a case here where, right here, because I live in the Bay Area, the Tesla was parked inside the house, and then so it was charging, right? And the next thing you know, the family woke up. There was a fire in the garage, so they have to flee the house. They have to call 911 because the house is, the house is burning. It turns out that what caused the fire was the Tesla, right? So the charging, the battery the battery kind of like flared up, and that's caused the fire. So is it me or just the game? Like, it seems like the road is more darker this time. You can barely see the road, and we're already in high beam. Like, there's no coverage here. So you're not super far from Utah. Well, vacation one of these days. Yeah, well, actually, before I get to Utah, I have to go to I have to either cross Arizona. Yeah, not really far if you're actually, I believe I was supposed to actually before the pandemic hit, I was talking to someone, like actually one of my subscribers. He's been like inviting me, like to Utah. I said, dude, you got a ride here in Utah. I said, yeah. And then he's showing me pictures about it, right? And it was really nice, in Moab. And he was telling me, it's like, the rocks, like the rock is like, it's very, it's very like grippy. It was like a sandpaper, like the stone. It's like a sandpaper. So when your tires actually ride on that one, you're just like, you're like glued to the trail, right? And I said, man, and like it's orange, kind of like an orange stone everywhere. Really nice. It was showing. And then I was about to schedule it. like April of last year. I think May. Oops, we got some. Oh, what happened here? Got some malfunction there. We got some, I think, 10% damage on the truck, by the way, and we're still driving. Right. No damage on the trailer, so that's good. So yeah, and then the pandemic hits. There was a lockdown. I said, dude, yeah. The headlights are super dim in the game. Yeah, true, man, true. That's why there's a mod that actually brightens up the headlight. Right. They call it a slick rock, but that's not a slick. Yep. That's what has been, he has been telling me. I don't know what happened to that guy, because we've been in communication since October, and all of a sudden it's just like he stopped responding. That dude stopped responding, man. I hope that he's okay, still okay. But yeah, I was like, our last communication was like October, and I hope he's still okay. Yeah, I should make a. I should give him a shout out, like, on one of my videos, and hopefully he will comment. Yeah. According to Jimware's Tim's, I think it's sandstorm, so that's why it feels like a sandstorm. But yes, sandstorm. Yeah, he was comparing it to a sandpaper, and he said, like, yeah, you need to wear your knee pads and all that, because if you crash on one of those stones, it's not good. So he said, like, gotta wear protection, right? But yeah, Utah, man, it's, if you're a mountain biker, it's you gotta do some pilgrimage there, man. So we're here at Adrian, right? Adrian. Melvin 360 is in the house. What's up, dude? And his question is, so how you got into truck simulation if you're already a mountain biker? Well, here's the thing, man. Like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube, man. During the pandemic, I just go to work, family. Can't go mountain biking because there are too much people on the trail, right? Too much people on the trail. Like, all the people all of a sudden started biking. They close all the workout, the 24-hour fitness, all the gym. They close all the gyms. So all the gym guys, right? They bought a bike. They don't have a cardio exercise. They all bought a bike, different kinds of, like, they all bought mountain bikes, and then everyone went to, like, hiking. So even the mountain bike parks, you can see, like, hikers there, because it's just like, yeah. So I said, F that, man. I mean, dude, like, I was doing my downhill, and all of a sudden you see a guy climbing up, in a like on one-way trail, and there are, like, riders everywhere, and they don't know the rules. So I said, okay. And so I said, I want to stop mountain biking for a bit, right? But I found some illegal trails, which is my friend showed to me. So that's where we go, but we can't go there every time, because you gotta go there when there's not that much people. Otherwise, the rangers will see you, and they'll give you a fine. So I started watching a lot of YouTube, not mountain biking related, and I found these truck guys, and I found them very interesting. I found their content very interesting. So yeah, from there I said, well, would it be nice, right, if there's like a simulation game that will simulate, like, how they drive? Because I was watching watching their videos, and it looks interesting, like how to be like a truck driver, how they shift and all that, how they got all the gauges in front of them, and then I found this game. I bought it from Steam, right? One of my subscribers told me that, yeah, there's a trucking game that you can play, and it's actually inviting me to play, like, a different game. But when I learned there's a trucking game, I said, okay, I'll check it out. So I bought the game for $20 at that time. Started playing the keyboard, right? from there, I said I got hooked and started playing. Bought all my gears right here. But before that, by the way, before that, there's another thing. Another thing I got into this. I'm starting to notice that my eye is getting a little bit kind of like, like, because usually I have like 20/20 vision, right? So I started to feel like my eye is getting a little bit, I'm not getting the 20/20 vision anymore. So I said, okay, am I aging or what? So I went to my eye doctor, and he did some evaluation. And he said, well, yeah, I mean, there's no problem with your eye. You're just feeling maybe. And he said, like, do you play video games? I said, yeah, I was. I said, but I stopped. He said, well, it's like, do you know that video games can actually improve eye? It's kind of like an eye training. I said, really? Like, see, an eye doctor telling you to play video games, right? So he said, well, no. I told him, it's like, no, I'm not going back to like high school days or college day where I play like, long hours of video games. The only way I'm going to play video games is like if I really like the game, or it's not like a childish game, right? I said, you can play different kinds of games, right? He said, okay, right. So I looked for games and I said, okay, maybe trucking simulation would be good. So I tried it, played several months, and then my eyes kind of went back to where it was, man. According to Christine, interesting story. Jim wears Tims. Don't go to the monitor. You have a blue light filter on your monitor that helps with the eye problems. Oh, really? Okay. Does your monitor have a blue light filter on your monitor? No, no filter, sir. No filter. And then don't log on super long on the vacation because you might want to move here, but right now the real estate is insane. Yeah, true, man. True. Actually, everyone here in California are moving out to different states, either in Arizona, moving in Las Vegas, but mostly in Arizona. Everyone's moving in Arizona because it was so strict here, man. It was so strict here in California during the pandemic. There's some I know this one family, they moved out to Arizona because they want to. Are we stopping it? Are they asking us to stop? I think we are. Yes, we are. Ooh, we passed. Too late. All right. So I know this one family, they moved out because they want their kids to be trained as a soccer player, and because of all the restriction of sports not being for several months, they stopped.
Go straight on.
Ooh, that's a little bit too much right there. In real life, that was kid, man. So that's not good. Yeah, so I have this one family. I mean, I heard this one family, they move out because they want their kids to play soccer, and they want to keep the progression going, because that soccer is a really like tennis. You have to start early in the game, and you can't really, if you want your kids to be a professional soccer player, and even in baseball, right, you gotta start early, and you need to keep training. And I think setbacks for like few months really made them decide to actually, no, we're not going anywhere here because of all the restrictions. So they move out to Arizona.
Go straight on.
They sold everything that what they have here, and then they start fresh in Arizona, and that's what they did. And California in this game says, if you follow the speed limit, true. California, okay, for a trucking game is you can only go for 55 miles per hour, man. Can go tops. And then when you pass Arizona, and this is in real life also, right? This is real time. Arizona is 80 plus miles per hour, right? And I know that's true because I watched this trucker, truck driver. He has a YouTube channel. So he went from Wisconsin to California, and then California to Wisconsin, right? Back and forth. So he said, like, man, like he said he loved the hills because in Wisconsin, right, there were no hills. You rarely see hills, right? So he said, okay, I'm loving the hills. Like even the small hills, he gets excited, right? And it's funny because here, like, we are surrounded by the hills. So that's like normal to us, right? We actually ride mountain-bike on the hills. So, and then he said the only thing that he doesn't like is he can't go, man. He can't go. Like he's stuck with 55 miles per hour. And then when he passed to like Arizona, he was like, yeah, he was celebrating. He was celebrating, and he said like, yeah, he was driving in California for like more than 12 hours, and he was just like wanting to go for like 12 hours. You stole it. According to Melvin 360, Truckers MP ready to go. So we're doing the beta, man. So we're doing the beta. Now you're confusing me, right? The last time we talked, it's like we're doing the beta. Truckers, no, the American Truck Simulator beta. You know, the convoy beta. Is that what you call it? Beta? And now we're doing the Truckers MP. Well, what I do here in the game is I turn off the speed limit. You know, I turn it off because that ticket thing can be annoying, man. Ticketing can be annoying. But again, there's no challenge if you're just like driving without any penalties, right? Because you're not following the rules, right? Alright, so we are multi-streaming YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and Twitch TV. So if you're in the room, whatever platform, welcome and thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for like being here and keeping me in company, man. I mean, dude, you know, when you drive long drive like this, will be nice, right? Because this one guy, the trucker that I'm watching in YouTube, right? He has an internet inside his truck, in his sleeper. So he owns the truck, right? So he said like he installed a hotspot in his truck. So he has an internet, right? The guy can live stream there, not just playing a game like this. He can live stream real time, man. He can live stream like maybe have some like Streamlab OBS laptop beside him. He got some camera right here, and then he got some stream deck on this side. Right? Not safe though, but that would be cool if someone does that, man. Like a real life trucker, right? And he'll do like a 1 hour of like streaming every night, like what we do here. And he was like, he got like camera, you know, he will, you know, like he'll have like a camera setup, right? So he got some, you know, he got some stream deck. So if he wants to do this frontal view, he wants to do like another like, you know, like a side view like that, right? Or like a, you know, like a back cam or something like that, or like a side cam, right? And he's actually riding, he's actually driving in real time. Right? So, oh, I'm here in Arizona, you know, driving, and there's a white truck in front of me. That'll be fun, you know. The guy who tapped his phone to the steering wheel to watch a soccer game. Who is this? That's what I did. I love. Who's this truck guy? So there's like 3 guys that I watch, right? So there's guy, what he called himself life behind the wheel. So he has a really, he has a really nice content. So he drives a Peterbilt 379, right? He stopped driving though. So this guy, I think he stopped driving since March. He hasn't been uploading lately. There's another guy. His name is This Guy's Trucks. These Guy's Trucks, right? So this guy is just like ranting everywhere. He's more of like a truck driver who rants. Like I love his ranting sometimes. So he drives his truck and then he rants about like everything. And then there's another guy called the Pinoy Trucker. So this guy is a Filipino guy who drives in Canada. So this guy is more of like a relaxed driver who just documents his, trucking adventures, right? And then there's another guy that I still watch. Actually, there's four of them, and his name is Just Trucking. But sometimes, Just Trucking is just pretty much like repetitive content. So yeah, I like watching live behind the wheels more, and this trucks guy and Pinoy Trucker. The guy who tapped his phone to the steering wheel to watch a soccer game. Whoa, I didn't know about that, man. Is that in YouTube? That's dangerous, man. That's dangerous. Tap his phone on his steering wheel and watch the soccer game. Not a good idea there. This guy, I think his name is, yeah, This Guy's Trucks. This Guy's Trucks, right? This guy, so he's a professional driver, right? So I think last month he just like decided, okay, I'm done with driving. I no longer drive a truck, right? He said like he's just done. He's been driving for 13 years, and then he live streamed one night, and he said I'm done. Like he started ranting. He said I'm done. The channel is going on a new direction. So everyone was like wondering, so what are you gonna do now, right? All of his trucks, all of his fans who watch him drive, like wondering, so dude, what are you gonna do now? And then he live streamed the next morning after his rant, and he said, okay, here's the things that I bought. So he bought like he bought some streaming gears, right? They said, oh, I'm going to do like American Truck Simulator. And then some of the old folks who follow him, it's like they don't know what's that, because they're like more of like a old, like a retired truck drivers who still wants to watch, a guy driving his truck in YouTube, right? So I said, well, I don't know, but it was all over the news, man. So what happened to the guy, dude? What happened to the guy? Did he crash or something, or just like, hopefully it's okay, or nothing happened to him? Because that's dangerous, driving, watching a football, soccer game, man. So yeah, let me go back to the story. So he said, okay, I'm done doing trucking, and then he bought all of these streaming gears, and then the next day, so he's streaming in the morning, and then that night he started streaming American Truck Simulator. He said, and then his title was, I'm back to trucking. But not in real life, right? Like, I'm doing it like I'm streaming, like I'm doing it in a video game. So he did that for like 1 month. And then he lost some subscribers, man. He was like 79,000 subscribers, and then he went back to like 69. So he lost like 10K. He lost 10K subscribers there. Like all the old folks, like all the his like truck enthusiasts, followers, like said, what the hell is this? Like, why is he playing video game now, right? And they think it's just like a kid's game, right? But he has a steering wheel, he has like a shifter and all that. The funny thing about it is he did it for 1 month, and he was actually driving. He was like driving for 8 hours. He's streaming for 8 hours. It's like a job, man. He got monetized in just like 3 days, because he still have a lot of people, his followers, right? He probably lost like 10K, but he still have like 69,000 subscribers, right? And everyone were like watching his stream. So he got monetized right away. And actually his was already monetized. He got monetized on Twitch because he's also he also started streaming on Twitch, and then linking his like YouTube channel. That's a dangerous move right there. Dangerous, right? Alright, so yeah. And then the funny thing is he drives American Truck Simulator for 8 hours, and that's like 5 days straight. He'll take 2 days off, right? And while he's driving for 8 hours, he drinks beer. So he'll start like around 8 a.m., right? He started drinking at 8 a.m. while driving, right? And it's funny because everyone were like dropping a comments like, don't drink and drive. I said, well, this is the only way you can do it, right? Without getting caught by the cops, right? And it's hella funny because he's telling stories, he's ranting while driving, and then I can't watch him at work because I can't really, I get really busy at work. So like during lunchtime I see he's still streaming, right? And then I'm showing it to my my co-workers. I say, look at this guy. And then like around 12 p.m., like around 1 p.m, you can see that he's already a little bit drunk. Like his whole face is red, babbling all the things that it's like nonsense things. And then after like around 2 or 3, I check my phone, right? And it's like, dude, this guy's still streaming. And then he's already like he got a lot of like bottle of beers, right? And he's still driving, and you can see that his truck is kind of like wiggling a little bit, and he's already drunk. So like, and you can see all the bottles, right? All the bottles in the back, the back room. I think he'll finish like a 2 6-packs, right? And it's funny. That guy was funny. And then, so he did that for 1 month, and then he kind of stopped for like 2 days, and like if he does, or 2 days now, 2 weeks. So his subscribers started to get worried, right? Like, what the hell is he? And then he came back and said, okay, like one thing, like there's a little bit of change here. And then he showed his hands, like, look, something's missing here, and he has no more ring. That means that, yeah, like he just broke up with his wife. And he said, like, yeah, like he got kicked out of the house, so he can't stream anymore. And they said, but yeah, I'll fix this tomorrow. And then the next day he bought a truck. Man. The next day he bought a truck, like a real, like he bought a international, I think the brand was international. It has a sleeper in the back. So now, if you have a truck and you have a sleeper in the back, then you don't have any problem, like looking for another home. That's pretty much your home. That's his home. He said, and he made another live stream, and he said, well, guess what? We're back to trucking. Because I bought a truck. But the thing is, at first he doesn't want to show his truck yet, because he said, well, yeah, this is the check right here, but I put the down payment, but I don't know if he paid it off. But he makes money out of his YouTube. If you have like a 79,000 subscribers, you're pretty much like making a little bit of something there. You're right. And then yeah, he's streaming 8 hours. So yeah, I don't know how he did it, but the thing is, yeah, he got the truck, and then I think a week ago he did a live stream showing like his truck. It's a used truck, a lot of work to do, but he bought it, right? So he said it's gonna be back on the road, doing the same thing. Yeah, doing the same thing. So his name is yeah, Christian's already asking, it's like, what's the name of this channel? It's like This Guy's Trucks, right? This Guy's Truck. Yeah, same thing as Melvin and Aaron. These Guys Trucks, that's his channel. Yeah, if you see a guy with a like a bearded guy, not really a long beard, but yeah, funny guy, funny guy. He tells a lot of stories in his trucks during his deliveries. So he just like he tells like scary stories. Like last October, he has a very interesting content, right? Like he said, like he got all like he parked on this one rest area, and then while he was sleeping, he's hearing some sound, and then he keeps waking up, right? He said like he woke up 3 times, and he kept hearing like this weird sound, and he's the only truck there. And it's funny, man, that he realized later on, it's like, well, like he said, okay, he even went out of his truck to see if there's like something outside, like a creepy sound, right? So he went back in his truck and started sleeping again. So he didn't sleep, right? He didn't sleep, but when he said, okay, I'm gonna keep myself awake. And while he's awake, the sound stopped, right? So he's telling the story, right? So he said, okay. And then he slept again and started hearing the sound. It turns out that he's hearing his own snore, man. And it took him a while before he figured that out, right? Because the reason why he found out, because he actually, oh man, is it my screen, or like it looks like it's very dark over here. I need to do some adjustment here. Right. Alright, so we are right. We just passed an hour in our stream, right? So yeah, we're doing a good job here. We got still some people right here. So thank you so much. Got some Fernando there. Funny story. Yep. You should check the guy out, man. I mean, that's one of the guys that I watch. That's why I'm doing trucking here, because when I first when I started trucking, doing some simulation trucking, right? And I also watch a lot of Full Tilt Gaming, by the way. So probably if you guys are doing some trucking simulation, you probably know him. Full Tilt Gaming. So this guy, I got all the mods, recommendation from him, how to set up. I got inspired with this setup, so I bought three monitors and also the shifter, right? Guy's awesome, right? Like I always watch him. Oh well, not always, but I watch him like every once in 2 weeks, like his stream. Briefly. I don't watch the whole, the whole stream, right? Right there, YouTube is just. It's just awesome, man. You can actually learn a lot of things from YouTube and also watch real life content. Like no directors, nothing scripted. Well, there's still some scripted things there, That's why I talked to one of my college buddies lately. And the guy, I call him the anti-mountain biking. Because when we were in college, right? This guy was like the anti of the antis. Like, let's say, oh, I love playing games, and then he's just going to be the anti that, right? He said, oh, I don't like it. So when we met again, I said, oh, I'm doing after we graduated. And then we saw again and said, hey dude, let's hang out, because you work there and work here, yeah, sure. So we hang out one time, and said, oh, so what's up with you, man? What are you up to, besides working? I said, oh yeah, sometimes I mountain bike. And then he became anti that. Like, he said, oh no, I don't like mountain biking because it's so dangerous, blah blah blah, right? It's so expensive, man. Like, he started battling all the negatives, right? I said, okay, right, well, I did not try to bring you in the game, man, or like in the sport, right? So like, okay, and then we saw each other again after like an been 2 years. So he asked me, it's like, what are you up to, man, besides working and mountain biking? Are you still mountain biking? I say, oh yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, I'm very close to the trail. Why not mountain bike, man? It's just like, I wake up in the morning, all I have to do is just bike on the trail. The trail's right there. Right? It's good in the health, mentally and physically, right? And he's still he's still the same anti guy, right? Like, it's just I don't want to try that, right? I don't want to spend money on the bike, right? Just, and they say, oh, I do YouTube too. I said, well, what do you do in YouTube? I was like, oh, I create mountain biking content. So I said, really? Dude, no one's gonna watch you. It's like, well, guess what? I got some subscribers there. I said, like, what's your channel? So I gave him my channel, right? So he watched it. So he didn't really contact me for several months, and then after that, year after, we saw each other again. And guess what? I saw him in the trail, mountain biking, right? And it's funny because when I saw him, right, he's actually like, I pulled out early in the morning and he was there. I said, like, wearing his helmet, right? And he got another buddy with him. And then he actually called me on my mountain biking channel name. So I looked back, I thought he's a subscriber. I was about to give him a sticker. I have a decals, right? And then I recognized him and I said, dude, is that you? It's like, Wes, is that you? It's like, yeah, it's me, man. So what the hell are you doing, like, mountain biking, man? Like, you're the anti-mountain biker. It's like, what happened, dude? It's like, well, I watch your channel and it looks fun. So it's like, so did I? So I told him, it's like, did I convert you? And I don't wanna make fun of him because he's with his friend, right? Usually, like, if it's just two of us, I'm just gonna make fun of him because like, he's the anti of the antis, right? Actually, I already gave him the name, the anti-mountain biker, right? I still have, like, that video, right, which I haven't been uploading in a while, but the thing is, yeah, he's going to be in my video soon, and I'm going to name him right there. I told my editors, like, put him there as the anti-mountain biker, and all my. But yeah, he's actually riding in my my trail, in my local trail, right? Because I always ride there, and he's probably watched my videos, and he never asked me. But the thing is, I put all the location in the description, and I saw him there. So I told him, it's like, dude, what happened, dude? Why, like, is my content that really good to you? And by the way, I talk in my native language when I do my channel. It's focused on my fellow Filipino folks so that I can inspire them back in my home to do mountain biking. And it's kind of, like, I'm kind of like, inspiring them. There are some people that I'm inspiring to actually ride their mountain bikes. But I think one of my most accomplishment, like, which I can say, like, I'm proud of, is like turning this anti-mountain biker guy to ride his bike, right? And his bike is like, just like, okay, I'm gonna buy a bike in Walmart, right? This guy bought, like, an expensive bike, and he keeps yippee-yapping about, man, I'm not gonna spend that much, because he was asking me when I was, like, introducing him to mountain biking. It's like, dude, what? How much? How much is the bike? It's like, yeah, man, I won't even buy a $900 bike, or not even a $500. But his bike costs like $4,000, right? Everything's in it, right? So I asked him, dude, how long have you been mountain biking? And then it's like, he paused for a while. I think he's kind of shy to say, like, oh, I just started mountain biking a month ago, and then he got this very expensive bike, right? But he told me, it's like, yeah, it's been some quite time, probably like, like a few months already. And we rode together, by the way. We rode together. He's actually ready, like, he can climb at that time. Actually, I was a little bit gassed out, chasing him. So he's been riding for a while, right? It's actually making fun of me because, like I said, dude, I watch you in your YouTube channel. I thought you're a strong climber, man. It's like, well, I told him, it's like, I'm not really climbing is not really my strength, but you know, when we get to downhill, then that you will see my assets. And but yeah, you know, he was like, yeah, glad to see him mountain bike. But yeah, I asked him, so dude, can I call you? Because usually, if I see someone, let's say a friend, I give them I call what I call the trail name. You know, the trail. You know, motorcyclists, they have like a road name, right? So mountain bikers, they have like a trail name. You know, like your trail name. So I call this guy the anti-MTB. That's what I call him. That's his trail name, right? And he was okay with it. He was okay with it. Because he was an anti-mountain biker. He was anti-anything, man. Gmwares Teams, what is your channel? Brap MTB, BR888P, and then MTB, right? So, but you know, I speak in our native language. So, but we're gonna start putting some. I'm gonna start putting some caption there, you know. And again, like what I'm streaming, I talk a lot, right? I talk a lot. I think that's what. Okay, I have no idea where we at. I think we're making a U-turn. I think I missed a turn. Alright. Talking about mountain biking, anti-mountain biker. Yeah, that's what I call it. I call it anti-mountain biker. Anti-mountain biker. Right. Oops. Again, Christine, funny story. Alright, and I'm running out of gas. What the hell? We're like totally red out of the, you know, we're like, our gas is red. Okay, so I need to stop by at the gas station here. Let's see here. What are we doing here? Where's the world map? Okay. And just a luck right there near target. Near target, there's a gas station there. Alright. Alright, if you're still in the room, thank you so much. Alright, we're actually in a 1 hour deep, like a 1 hour and 30 minutes of the stream. I rarely do like, you know, 2 hour stream, but we'll see. It's 10:53 right now. We'll see where we at in the map here. So we can do two things here. I see in the map, I see in my route advisor that there's a gas station and a service center. Alright, there's a service center. So we're gonna fix the truck. What the hell is going on here? How come this truck is not even... Oh, okay. So I think I need to back up. Go back up here. Alright. Give that guy a little bit of space and so he can go in. So we are actually turning left here. Okay, it's clear there.
Okay, let's find a new route.
Do you like Peterbilts? Yes. I love Peterbilts, man. Especially like, you know, like the longer nose trucks, and I like the way they set up their dash. Lots of gauges. You know, I'm a gauge guy, so I'll see all, you know, I want to see all, you know, the gauges. Although, yeah, we're running out of gas, and I'm not really checking my gauge here. We're here at Lafayette. Alright, stopping by here at Lafayette. I don't know what city or what state is this. Maybe somewhere in Utah. James location right there. I see some racing cars here. Yeah, Kenworth is a very nice truck,
Go straight on.
and so was the what's that? The Kenworth. Not to be rude, any other language, it sounds like random noises that kids make. But you have a fancy bike, yeah.
Keep
That's
right.
funny. Yeah, a lot of people tells me that, right? It's just like, when you
Turn right.
turn right here. Okay. Oops.
Keep left. And then turn left.
Yeah, I need to put more of. A lot of people are requesting for a caption, and I used to put a caption, but my editors stopped like doing that because
Vacate user.
they have a person that actually take cares of the caption, and she just quit. She just quit. Whoops! What the hell? Where are the markers here? I don't see any markers. Maybe the other side. Okay, maybe the other side. Maybe. But yeah, it's okay, dude. It's okay. I get that. I get that a lot. Random noises that kids make. All right. I think there's another. Oh, there's no more pump beside that one. So where are the? What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. So there's no. I can't. I can get a gas here. Okay, let's go on the other side. Let's go on the other side here. Not a good place to mess around with this bulk carrier here. Okay. And we are malfunctioning now. We are malfunctioning. Okay. Let's call this what's that? Call the service center. My goodness. The truck is like only like 10% broken and we can't get it to start. And I'm out of fuel. Okay, there you go. I'm out of fuel. Okay, so I think we're gonna do diagnostic here. Diagnostic and what are we gonna do? Emergency refueling. Alright, so that will cost us to few hours. Alright, so we're gonna find the gas here. And it's raining again. Fuel's in the back. We're delivering what's this? A dog food? We're actually delivering a dog food here. There you go. I see some pumps. Is that a pump? Yeah, there you go. And a rest stop. Alright, so we got get the angle going here. Alright. Alright, so we're filling up, right? Filling up. I sub, but I probably won't watch too many videos. Thanks, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, right? Summing will help, right? And fuel's in the back, right? Melvin 360. There you go. Now I know your channel. Well, yeah. I rarely only Jim got me to say my channel here because I always think that it's a different It's a different niche. You know what I'm saying? Most of my subscribers here or followers are more of like into gaming, right? So that I rarely, I always say that I'm a mountain biker, but I rarely, or I never mention my YouTube channel. Although I pretty much have like some, a lot of subscriber in that channel. You can say like I don't need more. It just grow by itself, right? Like as long as where's my map here? Route advisor. Okay, there you go. So I need to look for that. We'll look for that service station here. So the service station is right here. There you go. I think there's a service station also here.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. So we need to get there. Do I ride wheelies? Nah, nope. Nope.
Turn left.
And one of the reason why is are we turning left here? I don't see any map. Oh, there you go. The reason why I don't do wheelies is
Get ready. Turn right.
I've had a very severe like ankle injury back in the day. So like my ankle is kind of like not as strong as it used to be. And when you do wheelies, you kind of rely on your feet to actually balance.
Keep left.
And that's why I don't jump that much also in my mountain bike. But I can jump, but not really. I don't do like high jumps because I'm very cautious, should I say, on those what happened there? Man, I'm grinding gears here. Grinding gears. Melvin360, how do you get monetized in YouTube? Well, yeah, first you need to get a lot of subscribers. Seconds is you need to oops, are we exiting? Oh, there you go. We actually not supposed to exit. Oh man. Okay. Alright, so we are okay. I think we are rerouting.
Recomputer.
Okay. Yeah, so you ride a wheelie like 1.5 blocks, pretty fun, man. That's a long. That's so you're pretty good then. Pretty good. So going back to YouTube, yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy. First, you need to get a lot of subs. I think their minimum now is 1,000. And then you need to get like a 400 hours of watching time. So once you get your 1,000 subs, you also need, as a requisite, I think, prerequisite to it, you have to do it at the same time in order to get monetized. Or a requisite to get monetized is the 400 hours of watching time. So let's say you have like 1,000 subscribers, or let's say you got 2,000 subscribers, right? But you don't have the 400 hours watching time, then you're not gonna get monetized, right? Yes, sometimes my brake doesn't engage, but I don't flop to the ground. Yep. So what kind of rider are you, bro? Jim, are you an enduro? Are you an XC rider? 4,000 hours of watching time, pretty sure. What for? I think it's 400 hours. Is it 4,000 hours? 400 hours of watching time, or 4,000 hours. 4,000 hours is a lot, dude. I don't think anyone can actually. I think it's 400 hours. 400 hours, or not really sure. When I got monetized, it just came in. It just came in. So I got this one video that actually became a viral for some reason. Everyone watched it, and that's where I actually gave. So when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I clinched the watching hours in just 1 week. So that's
Right, and then turn right.
wow, 4,000 hours.
Turn right.
Is that a new? Is that? Oh, no. I'm gonna go here.
Finding a new route.
Did I run over the cop? Oh man, I think I ran over the cop, man. I mean, if it's in real life, man, like cops already like chasing me, like cops going to be on my tail, right? Yeah, it's 4,000 hours in last year. Wow. I thought I was just like need to pass like 400 hours, but yeah, well, 4,000 hours? That's a lot of hours, man. That's a lot of watching time. You convert that to minutes, imagine, right? But the thing is, let's say if you already have like, let's say 1,000 subscribers, right? Oh man, that thing's gonna bite us in the behind here. Well, we got away with it. There you go. Yeah, if you have like 1,000 subscribers, yeah, and then they watch the show. Let's say you have like a 6-minute video, right, or 8-minute video. Let's say let's do a 10-minute video, and each of one of them, all of those 1,000 viewers will watch the whole video. Let's just see and do the calculation. I think it's not gonna be that hard, right?
Keep right.
3,600 minutes. 36,000. Yeah, 36,000 minutes. Yeah, that's a lot of minutes.
Exit right.
Lots of minutes. Well, I'm not really sure because I started my YouTube channel like 2 years ago. So I don't know. I kept hearing 400 hours of watching time, but that'll be crazy if they increase it to 4,000 now. And I feel sorry to those guys who are... Actually, there are like people cheating, by the way. Like back in the day when we start, like you have to earn your hours, right? You have to earn like the subs. So if you're actually not creating a good content, you're just gonna end up like, like 50 subscribers. And when I started, my goal was just to get 50 subscribers. I'm happy as long as I will be able to get my GoPro worth it. Like, because I keep, at first I bought this GoPro and I won't just like, I'm the only one who's watching my videos, right? It's like, okay, and then after that I will override it. That's it. So for like 3 years I'm just like using this GoPro for nothing, just like for me to watch my own video. And then my coworker said, hey, well, how come you do a YouTube channel? Oh shit. All right, that's bad. Let's go wrap. All right, let's go to tow service. Our first tow service here. All right.
Rerouting.
And then I said, okay, I'm gonna make a channel, and my goal is just to get 50 subscribers. So I got some of my friends subscribed. So my first subscribers was like 15. right? And these are the people that I know, right? Like coworkers. I don't tell family members about it. But yeah, friends and coworkers, and they don't even watch because every time I upload a video, it's like, okay, I got 15 subscribers, but no one's watching. Like the view count is like 0.
Now it's time to
How come it's not starting? There you go.
talk a little bit about you and me,
And then
because it's getting really serious now, I think. And as you know, how much I wanted you, how much.
and then all of a sudden I started gaining a lot of like subscribers. Like every day I'm getting like 2 subscribers, and then that the 15 became like 25 the next thing you know, and these are like just random people watching my videos, right? And then the next thing you know, like I'm ready, like even up to my goal of 50. I said, okay, I'm good, this is what I need, man, this is what I need. And then the next morning I got like 55, and then it went to like 60, 70, and then they give you something. They give you like an accomplishment if you reach like 100 subscribers. They send you an email. They say like, congratulations, like you reached like 100 subscribers. And it's like, oh, okay, we got something here. And then 100, that became 120, and then became 200. You got 250, stay for 250 for a while, and then it became 300. And then I kept on producing videos. And this one group, actually, when I started, there's one group that this one group is, they call themselves okay, I gotta let's see here.
Turn right.
Let me just get the diagnostic out of here. Job info, and then route advisor. There you go. And then dashboard map. There you go. Okay. And then music's kind of like. All right. So when I started, man, when I started my my YouTube channel, this one group, they call them they call themselves Sound Labs. So what they do was they edit the videos. They like editing. They edit videos, and so they came up to me and they said that they want to learn how to edit videos. So I said, well, edit my videos. I won't pay you, right? But you gain experience. And that's what they did. So we did a lot of, like, I think we're approaching like past 200 videos, right? So ever since, they've been editing my videos. So they learn a lot, like how to edit in YouTube, and they got 6 clients now, by the way, which is, I'm really like happy for them. And they're getting paid well
Turn right.
with the other YouTubers. So they got the start from me in my channel. Well, until now, they're still not charging me, because my channel was their stepping stone. And
Keep right.
all right, so we're actually, I'm just trying to get back in the right route here. All right, and so we still got 15 minutes here. I'll get it to a rest stop. I don't know where we at. Let's check where we at here. I think we are here in somewhere in. Wow, we're already here in Louisiana. Wow, we're in Louisiana. Let's cancel this. Okay, we're in Louisiana and we're almost here in Miami. All right, should we go all the way?
Drive safe.
We go all the way. I might get in trouble here. I might get in trouble here if I go all the way. All right. My pass is only like what? An hour and a half. But we'll see. I mean, it seems like we're already close to Miami, man.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay, so we're actually okay. We're going here, Lafayette. We're already here in Baton Rouge.
Exit right.
Ooh, okay. It's not good. It's not good. How about if we like run over one cone, which is not gonna, it's not gonna hurt, right? And then pass this guy. I think we're gonna slide, all right? Now there's a reason why they're blocking this road because there's something, something in there. All right, so that's the we're about to find out if we will be able to pass this road because there should be something here that is blocking the road or causing the closure. They still or do you still pay them? No, I mean my I don't call them slaves. My so when we decided to partner up, right, for editing my videos, they said that they're gonna get their training through my channel, right? As long as I going to keep making content, right? So they're gonna learn how to use the program, and I provided that program. So I said, well, so what do you prefer? I said, well, is that they need a Final Cut Pro. So I actually I financed that program for them. And at first, because I thought I don't have time to create my edit my own video, so I think I should help these guys and will also help me. But the problem is yeah, they don't have a program, right? They have a laptop, but they don't have a program. And the thing is, the program is you can use it for two computers, so they can actually download it in their computer and use the use the license. So our agreement was, or still is as long as my channel's in, they're gonna edit it for free, right? Now when they got their first client, I keep telling them, so they always ask me every week. It's like, dude, where are the files? Cause so we're gonna edit. We're gonna edit it. Well, I said, do you have your first client, right? Yeah. So did you finish it already? I said, not yet. Though. Do that first, and then you'll do mine last. So I always, let them prioritize the paying job, and then do mine the last, right? So the more they get clients, the more they add people, right? And I don't know how much they charge for the other. I think they get percentage of the actual, the income, and they have four client that has over 100K subscribers, and it's one cooking, one woodworking, and there's another guy, there's another one one moto vlogging. So they're so now they have a lot of, but there's one guy that they assigned to me that will edit my video. He's still pretty good, right? So he's pretty good, but so they always, they still take care of me, right? Cave in truck. Melvin 360s, that's good, man. You help them, they help you. Yep, that's the way it works, man. That's the way it works. And I'm glad they're actually going up right now. They're stepping up the ladder. I mean, you always wanted your, and we all, we both actually compared to the ones that they are actually compared to their clients. I'm I'm the lowest of the lowest, of all of their clients, right? But they told me, it's well, we're still gonna take care of you, bro. We're not gonna be here if you did not gave us a chance. So that's the only thing. Because I told them, dude, when I got monetized, I told them about percentage, right? We talk about percentage. but they never they never took it. They keep telling me it's like, yeah, don't worry about it, bro. We'll edit your video. We got some other, we got some other clients here. So yeah, and I give them some, I give them some, I give them, I have a couple of sponsors. So one is a bike shop, and one is like a mountain biking apparel, right? And the mountain bike apparel is like the wife of my college buddy, so I got the break there. The mountain bike shop is kind of like, yeah, they came up to me and said, well, please include our brand, and then yeah, so I got all the Filipino folks buying bikes from them now. But yeah, so every time I get parts or I get like free gloves from the sponsors, I give it to them. So that's also another way to whoa, okay. If you stand up, will your head tracker go through the roof? No. No, I can only go like, like a certain, certain that'll be funny if you do that, man. If you all right, what the hell is it? Okay, so you can bypass. All right, we're bypassing we're bypassing. Melvin 360. You don't have, what's that? You don't have the chat room attached to your OBS? No, only for Twitch, I think. Yeah, only for Twitch. And sometimes it works for YouTube and also Facebook Live, but sometimes I don't see it though. I don't see it. So I don't know what am I doing wrong. I mean, I'm not really, when it comes to setting up the Streamlab OBS, I'm not really good at it. We're actually we're actually almost leaving New Orleans here, man. We're actually in Louisiana now. Just like that, huh? I mean, I don't know if we passed Texas. I didn't even notice it, man. So this is the thing now, 2-hour ride, every stream is 2 hours. I think we still have 14 hours and 28 minutes. We got 722 miles left, which is still a long way, man. So I don't think we will be able to finish this. So, but I'm gonna try my best to get a chunk of this trip. So probably we'll go for another 200 miles, right? 200 miles.
Keep left.
Fernando, I'm translating this because he's speaking in our language. He said like you still using the same truck? Yes, yes. So actually, this truck, I've been using this truck for a while. In this game, I'm very comfortable using this truck. So I don't, I'm not like the other streamers that change trucks every stream, right? Well, sometimes I would like to do that. Like what I did yesterday, I got a Freightliner, which is, I thought this was a really good truck. Only my only problem is like it doesn't have any gauges, right? So everything is digital, but it sounds really good. It drives really good. It drives very solid. So, but this truck, I got some mileage in this truck already, right? So I kept using this truck. I've been driving this truck in ATS since March. I think since March, since I started um, streaming. So we got some view here. Got some Louisiana view. Is that what you call it? Louisiana view. Some bridge. Should but yeah, I think I already have like 35k or like 25k, 25,000 mileage on this truck. Probably more, 25,000. Alright, so we're entering Florida now. There you go. So we're pretty much, well, we're still a long way. So we're here in Pensacola. We still got like 676 miles to go. But I did not expect to be like in Florida in this stream. I thought that we're just gonna stop by somewhere in, I don't know, like before Louisiana, right? But we're here.
Go straight on.
We're here in Pensacola. What kind of microphone are you using? So this microphone is, I think it's the brand is called Blue. The brand is called Blue. I also use this on my podcast on my mountain biking channel, right? So now it's converted to gaming. So been using this for a while, probably like almost 2 years. And since I stopped doing podcasts on my mountain biking channel, and that's another story why I stopped, right? But I'm still creating content, right? It's because of I started doing gaming, and you don't want to play video games without interacting with with no one, right? Unless you're like a multiplayer. And multiplayer also is just like so competitive, right? So I'm just want a relaxing game that will float my boat, like, and yeah, tracking is pretty much that, right?
Go straight on.
It's not competitive. It's just like a very relaxing game, right? Stressing sometimes if you're like, if you drive in Mexico Extremo map, then that's how you get the stress, because like you have this long trailer and you can only do like a switchback on those hills, right? But yeah, but it's fun driving. It's fun. I love driving, man. I love. Oh, let's do this, man. There you go. Ooh. Very confusing here. I don't want to crash. I think we're in a good groove here. After that first crash that we have to stop by at a service center. I think we're actually 621 miles away from the destination here. So kind of like 11:30, right? Bay Area time. So I think we're gonna go for another 10, right? Hopefully we can get at least like 400 miles and then continue it tomorrow, right? And then maybe like go around here in Miami or here in Florida for like a couple of jobs, right? And we'll see. Maybe I can get the Viva Mexico map fixed, man. Maybe I can get it. I can put it back on the map. We'll see. Melvin 360, we should do the Viva Mexico the trucker SMP. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can use the Viva Mexico. I think there's still, I think the group that developing the maps, they are still figuring out on how to put it on the truckers MP. Oh, I was telling Aaron, by the way, Melvin. I was telling Aaron a while ago. Aaron is no longer here. I think he was here a while ago. Because I don't see him. I don't see him on the chat room anymore. On my multi-stream chat room. I was telling him that if we're going to do the Truckers MP, I might have to do a separate profile for that. Because maybe all my mods will not work when I use this profile. So I never tried a Truckers MP, I think. So just to be safe, I think I'm going to make a clean slate of profile. I don't mind what kind of truck I drive. I don't mind if I don't drive this truck. As long as we can do all the convoy, I can drive any truck, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's up to you, man. You know more than I do when it comes to multiplayer. So should I make a new profile or just grab a Supra? Yeah, dude, you see a lot of sports cars here. I mean, you see Subarus, WRX. I saw some Teslas here, Tesla here. Supra, right? I saw like an NSX also, like an Acura NSX. A couple of like 2 different kinds of Mustangs, right? And I think there's another mob that you can actually put more Dodge, like Challengers, and you know. And then I think that Supra is also a mod, right? Because I think I got like real life restaurants, right? And companies, right? Walmart, Target, right? And then I also have the real gas station names. And then I also put some like, you know, like sports cars. So I got a lot of mods going on in this truck. I mean, in this game, probably have like 15 mods installed, right? Imagine like if we still have like 528 miles to go and still 10 hours of drive. What this guy's hauling, man? See? You know, when I watch those truckers, like real life truckers, right? Every time they pass a fellow trucker, they honk. And they wave like that. I don't know if it's a protocol, but...
Go straight on.
Alright, so we're cruising here, man. We're in Florida. What's the speed limit here? 70. Nice. Not unlike in California, man. Too much rules in California. Yeah, yesterday I got a new sub or like a follower, and he was like speaking in Portuguese, right? Because you know he said he's from Brazil, and he was so active in the chat room. But the problem is I can't understand what he's typing because it's all in Portuguese, right? Because you know Brazilian, they talk, you know, their native language is Portuguese. And you know, all I understand is the Brazil, and then he's like, I think he's asking a question because there was like question mark there. And he mentioned about some like the Mexico map. I think he subscribed the night before when I was driving the Mexico map, and I think he was just like wondering, like I think based on what I understand, because he was like, I was asking him during the stream, and I think he said like he said something about like not speaking in English, so he can understand English. I think he was like probably asking me, is like what happened to the Mexico trip that I was just
Go straight on.
supposed to do, right? But yeah, kind of interesting and kind of like good to see like a lot of people from different countries stopping by. Now, when you drive for like an hour and a half, and this is only an hour and a half, like you can feel a little bit of like straining your leg. And we're like nighttime here in the game. I think I never rest in this game or like in this trip. Like we kept on going. And right now, what car is this? I think this is is this a Supra? No, I don't think this is a Supra. I think this is it a Porsche? Looks like a Porsche or a Mazda RX-8. Interesting to see this. Can't really see. Sports car for sure. Melvin 360, those sports cars, those insurance are like crazy. What do you mean like this? The insurance? What do you mean
Go straight
insurance?
on.
You mean the car insurance for like sports car? It's crazy high. Is that what you're talking about? All I know is as long as a two-door, man. If you have a two-door and also let's see. Yes, right. Okay. Yeah, when it comes to sports car, man, they range it from the brand, if it's luxury, luxurious sports car, and also like two doors. So if you buy a sports car, if you have a sports car, and going to try, you're going to try to insure it, you're looking around like almost $1,000, man. And then plus your like driving record also. If you have like a good driving record, then that will help. But if it's like a new model, and also just like it just came out like let's say a 2021 model or a 2022 model, because they're always 1 year ahead. Sports car, luxury. Let's say you have a BMW sports car two-door, man. You're probably looking for like $800 to $900 or maybe $1,000 insurance, and that's not including the registration, right? Registration is another thing. The more luxurious your car is, especially a sports car, the more expensive. So it's the way it works here, man. And I know you live in San Diego, dude. You told me. Actually, you didn't tell me because I shipped one of my DIY range and splitter. By the way, I made Melvin's range and splitter. Actually, his is much better because it's chrome. He has a ball top on top, right? Actually, I have the similar one, but mine is kind of like shot, man. Mine is like the switch is not working. That's why I'm still using this. But Melvin's range and splitter is much better than the one I have here. Hopefully I can get mine fixed this week, but I'm so busy, man. I'm so busy, but yeah. Alright, we got like 366 miles, 7 hours remaining. Alright. So my goal now is to look for a rest stop here. Hopefully the rest stop is nearby. and then we're gonna go to a rest stop, right? We're gonna go to the rest stop. I would like to go on up to 12, but you know, I'm gonna get in trouble now. Alright. So, by the way, I would like to thank to all of you guys who stopped by, active in the chat room. You know, especially to Jim, Melvin, who else? Aaron a while ago, you got Mimi.
Go straight on.
And actually, Bubble Jack was here. I see Bubble Jack. I did not. Yeah, I see Bubble Jack. He just said, "What's up?" Said, "What's up?" I'm watching. Yeah, Bubble Jack was very active yesterday, I think, when we were driving from Italy to Spain. And also, what his name? There's another guy from my FB group. He's from Facebook Live. He was watching from Facebook Live. His name is.
Go straight on.
I call him RB, right? Richard. Richard. Yeah. So Richard was telling a story yesterday about his life in Saudi Arabia. He said that he was actually riding the same freezer truck or freezer trailer that we were using it last night. So I was holding a freezer trailer, a 60-foot, and he said like, yeah, that was my job when I was in. So he was one time a trucker in.
Go straight on.
He works in Saudi Arabia for like 3 years. So we got 303 miles. I don't see any rest stop here in Florida, man. Maybe we're just go on the side street and sleep on the sleeper, right? And we have to pull on the weighing station, which is it's a must, I think.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
Okay, what's this? Alright, this is actually a... Alright. Actually, let's do the... Oops. Yep, okay. Let's go back up. No, we're not backing up, okay. Bad move over there. Bad move, alright. So if you're like driving very slowly, we need to turn off the jake brake because it's gonna drag us down. Alright, so we are here somewhere in... What city are we in now? We are closing in to Miami. And we're here between Jacksonville and Orlando. Alright, somewhere like right here in Gainesville, I think. So we still have like 300 miles to go, 7 hours of riding time or driving time. So we still have to go all the way here on highway. What highway is this? Highway 95. Like we're pretty much almost here. Miami. Highway 75. There you go. Highway 75. So yeah, it was a pretty good. So we drove pretty much more than 50%, maybe like more than 60%. All right, so we're still, job income is 71K, which is still good. We can still have a lot of time to burn, right? So we're gonna rest up here And we're gonna continue this trip tomorrow. I would like to thank to the folks who are actually very active in the chat room. All right, Jim, Melvin, and Mimi, Fernando, all of you guys. All right, Aaron a while ago, Bubble Jack was here. All right, so yeah, so we're gonna continue again. I'm already past my limit, the 2 hours stream, so I'm gonna stop here, and then we're gonna pick it up again tomorrow, and make this delivery in Miami. All right, so yeah, so see you again, yeah, either tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, so I'm not really sure tomorrow, but yeah, we're gonna pick up what we left off here in American Truck Simulator, and where I'm